Good evening, everyone. Late Night Mega here, and tonight we're doing a premiere draft of Wilds of Eldraine. Hopefully the draft issues are done with. They actually took the premiere draft down for like a day and a half. And, yeah, we'll see if things have improved and we don't have issues like last time. I guess a lot of people were having issues and even worse. And hopefully we're done with the audio issues too. So let's get in here and see what we can get. There is not a whole lot. I mean, there's a Hamlet Glutton, which is pretty good. Torch the Tower, which is pretty good. I don't know if I want to first pick those over a rare land. The land can help fix mana. It could help enable splashes as well. I think it has the highest upside pick. Oh, this thing is decent too. I don't know that I'd first pick it though. So, and last time we took the rare land, you know, we immediately got rewarded for it. I don't know how we'd get rewarded for this one, because Goose Mother is blue-green, but, you know. We'll take that and see what comes of it. Now we have a lot of white cards. There's a rare missing, so there's no real signal yet. Well, it's definitely going to be a white card. It's either Princess Takes Flight or the Cursed Courtier. I think both are pretty good, but I'm going to go with the solid removal option. We just need to get some synergy. There's plenty of cards in this format with Bargain. Speaking of. There's a Candy Grapple, which I think I am going to take over the Cooped Up. And over the Royal Treatment. A third pick Candy Grapple. It kind of reminds me of like a third pick of Braid from the Crimson Vow format. Like that should probably be a signal that I should be black. And there's other white cards here too. Some of the... Oh, that's not the tapping thing. Well, that's a tapping thing. But yeah, this is just... It's between Candy Grapple and Cooped Up. But I'm going to take the Candy Grapple, because I do think that is the better card. Here we have a Cut-In. We have a Sweet Tooth Witch. We have a Back for Seconds, which has Bargain. Yeah, I'm going to take that. I know we don't have creatures yet, but we're going to get creatures. Shatter the Oath. I don't mind the Sweet Tooth Witch. It's just... I feel like I'm always picking something else over it. Alright, there's Dutiful Griffin. That wants you to sacrifice 2 enchantments to bring it back. I'm sure it's probably okay, but we have a Voracious Vermin here. Which is a card I don't mind playing at all. I wouldn't mind an Evolving Wilds or a Break the Spell, but we're still just going to take some strong-ish cards and see where we end up. Alright, well, there is a black card here. I don't think we need to pick it. White has kind of been drying up. There's some decent or okay red cards here. I could take the Spear Guard and maybe go for a black-red aggro deck. I could also just take the Tenacious Tome Seeker. It has Bargle. It has Bargain. It goes well with, it could bring back Candy Grapple. That's already a great card. And we could bargain away the Princess Takes Flight. So I think we'll go that route. Now let's just see how this turns out. You can also kind of loop it with Back for Seconds. That could be silly. It'd take a lot of mana and you'd want some other targets, something else that makes tokens... Hi there. Alright, Leyline of the Void, that's not really the type of card we're looking for. Protective Parent, Savior of the Sleeping. I think I kind of like the Savior. Kind of goes well with the whole enchantments going to the graveyard theme that Black-White has going on. Alright, so this is a place where we could either take a 3 Bowls of Porch, which is a card I don't really mind, or I could take a Prophetic Prism. I'm going to take the Prism for possible splashes. I could even just, like, splash this land. It just comes into play tapped, and then, like, I can use the Prism to activate it. That could be a thing. And we've already got a couple bargain cards, too. So we're still kind of looking for some signals here, looking for some sort of direction. And we get a fairly late cheeky house mouse. Not a whole lot of that. Dark Tutelage just seems... I mean, you can bargain it away, but how many cards are you realistically going to draw off of that before killing yourself? So I'm going to go for the house mouse. Just a nice, cheap creature. Unassuming Sage. It's a reasonable 2-drop. Not super exciting, but it is playable. And later on it can be a 4-mana 3/3. I find that 3 toughness is a pretty decent place to be in this format. Maybe 4 toughness. Well, of course, more toughness is better. The 2-drop is not really for us. I don't think we're really gaining a lot of life here. Protective... Now we can take a Protective Parents. Oh, we gotta break the spell back. That goes well with our... what is... Oh, gosh. Necropotence? Skip your draw step. Pay 1 life and essentially draw cards at the end of your turn. How is that not going to be the pick here? I mean, these things are nice. We're nowhere near red or green right now. Yeah, I'm going to take the Necropotence. It is triple black, but it's a card that'll be relevant at any point in the game. Food Fight, Takedown, Scream Puff. There's a Feed the Cauldron. I wouldn't mind that, but I'm going to take the Edge Wall in just to help make the mana a little bit better. If we do play the Restless Cottage, doesn't the Cottage give us, like, food tokens, too? Or attacks, create a food token and to exile up to 1 target card from a graveyard. Yeah. And I'm not seeing a very good reason to be blue right now. So this is looking to be like a pretty black-white deck. And then we get, a good green rare. But we also get a good uncommon removal spell, Taken by Nightmares. So I think that's going to be the pick here, because we do want to be in black. And I don't see much of a point hopping over to green when we haven't picked any green. Oh, we have Charade here. I do want to play the blue-white deck. Yeah, but there's Necropotence. So we can go Borrow Naughty or Conceited Witch. I'm going to go with the Witch because that's it makes an enchantment thing. It makes one of the rolls. And we do kind of want that. So here we have a Shatter the Oath. Or we have the Guide. I feel like Shatter the Oaths run a little bit late. I want to make sure our creature count is up there. Oh, and here's a Stab Wound. That's a good one. Another Break the Spell, but I don't think we need to run 2 copies of that. Yeah, some decent green commons. Phyrexian Unlife, you don't lose... Okay, so this just essentially gives you 10 more life. I'm not super interested in that. I am interested in the Warehouse Tabby, because that is kind of the theme we're going for. That's either that or a second guide. I don't think we need a second guide. I would like some card draw. So we'll take the Rowan's Grim Search here. Not seeing a ton of, like, the powerful uncommon cards. Those seem to have went very quickly here. The Whisper? I mean, it kind of does what we're trying to do, but it can be tricky to get it to work correctly. How many 2-drops do we have? Not a lot, and we probably could replace some of them with the Wicked Visitor, because that's kind of the white-black archetype's 2-drop. I'll take another Savior of the Sleeping. That's a very late Hamlet Glutton. There's also the Slumbering Knight. I'll take the Knight. It's on color. I'll take the uncommon and this uncommon. And we open a Godric that is not in our colors. We have Woodland Acolyte. So for green, we can put target permanent from our graveyard on top of our library. Oh, there's also our first stockpiling Celebrant. But I think with the... We have a couple ways to kind of splash the green as it is. I think this is a very reasonable card to have, and it's a 3-mana 2/2 draw card, which those effects are always kind of nice and limited. I would like that Not Dead After All to come back. Yeah, we're gonna take the uncommon here. Ooh, Ashiok's Reaper, that's also kind of for this deck. There's also a Besotted Knight. That wouldn't be bad, but we're going to take the Reaper. Once again, rare was taken. There's Vampiric Rites. But here we have Kellen's Lightblade. That has Bargain. I do want some more Bargain stuff for our Princess Takes Flight. So we're going to go for... How does this thing work? Attacking or blocking creature. Okay. Understood. Now, what's this thing? Target creature gains double strike, and that has met. That should be pretty decent. We're not in red, though. Here we go. Hopeful Vigil. That's the type of 2-drop we want. We're seeing some good uncommons, just not for our colors. Oh, and now we have the Discerning Financer. Do we want that? I don't think we're going to play 2 back for seconds. I could also just take an Evolving Wilds here. I think I'm going to do that. There's another Evolving Wilds, but there's also a Hopeless Nightmare. There's also a Feed the Cauldron. I'm a little more interested in the enchantment, though. I'm going to keep in mind that we also have a potential green splash here. The Troublemaker, oof, could actually be reasonable as our green splash when we want more bargain stuff for the Princess Takes Flight. Yeah, I'm going to take it. I don't know that we need a third Savior of the Sleeping. Well, speaking of the greens, I'm not going to take another one of these. Royal Treatment might get played. Though if we get a Not Dead After All, I think I would rather play that. Oh, there's Brave the Wilds, too. Splashing green to splash Brave the Wilds just seems... Something about that just seems really odd. But I'm going to play the Not Dead After All. That's a good red uncommon. Why is that still here? And I think I will play the Prophetic Prism because it will help us play the... I don't think I want to play more than one of those. It will help us play the Necropotence too. And we can also bargain that away if we're done with it. We have a lot of cuts to make, though. I don't think we're going to need to play the Candy Trail. So I'll just take the uncommon. Spider Food is another... I think I'd go for the bargain creature as the splash potential. Because our deck does want to bargain stuff. Okay, we have... That's not the button I wanted to click. We have 6 cuts to make. I like the idea of playing the inn with the forest and the edge wall. Well, I'm kind of happy with that. Not happy about... Well, I guess we have 7, 8, 9 black sources for Necropotence. And we don't have to drop this on turn 3. It'd probably be better to play a bit later on anyways. So what cuts are we going to make? Well, let's take a look. I'll sort these by our creatures and non-creatures. So we have several 1-drops or 2-drops. This is also kind of a creature. We have Light Blades, Candy Grapple. Break the Spell. I wouldn't mind running a Break the Spell. I don't mind running the Reaper. We don't have any, like, big bomby cards, which is what I'm concerned about. I think I will run the Troublemaker. Hero roll could be interesting. But I think I need to cut one of these 3-drops. It's either going to be the Protective Parents or one of these Saviors. I think since we're kind of lacking in power, these Saviors can get out of control. So I'm going to cut the Protective Parents, I think. I might cut the Frost Bridge Guard too. We do have several 1-drops. Let's look at the non-creature spells. Hopeless Nightmare, Not Dead After All. I do like those. Break the Spell, I like. Removal, that's all good. Princess Takes Flight. Back for seconds, returning some of the creatures. I mean, yeah. The Grim Search. It is a how many bargain cards do we have? We have one. I don't think any of these other 2-drops have bargains. We have one. I'm also counting ways to get rid of our Princess Takes Flight. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I count this? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I did not. So that's 6. Stab Wound, Untaken by Nightmares. So that's 6 bargain cards. That should be enough. I just don't know what we cut out of this, though. Maybe I do cut one of these saviors after all. Wouldn't get any of those Celebrant. We only found one Celebrant, and it was, like, at the opening of the pack. In theory, I could also just run 16 lands, because our curve tops out at 4. I would cut a plains in order to do that. But I think we have enough card draw here. We want to be making our land drops. $15 creatures, though the 15 is, it's not counting Hopeful Vigil. But I do need actual creatures for the back for seconds. I could just cut the Keep Guard. I could cut that House Mouse. Well, no, I don't want to cut the House Mouse, really. I'll cut the Keep Guard. And maybe I could cut the Grim Search. I still need to... This is so tricky. Let's do what we usually do and just cut everything. If we're gonna struggle this much with it. So I like doing this method as a way to just kind of gauge what's really important to the deck. Yeah, I do want to play Hopeless Nightmare. We've got plenty of stuff for it. Tabby. Removal. I think with Prophetic Prism, the Oof is fine to play as well. Light Blades, House Mouse, Break the Spell. Unassuming Sage, or Not Dead After All. So now we just don't have our Not Dead After All in the deck. Is there anything I would really want? I could also play it over a plains. How many creatures do we have? 12 creatures? I mean 13 with the Hopeful Vigil. I'm also a little worried our Back for Seconds isn't going to have enough targets. I guess since I have Back for Seconds, I might not need the Not Dead After All. But the 1-mana tricks I just find are so nice to have. Alright, let's try this. I'm not super confident with it. We're up against the Lord of Autumn for our first opponent. Oh, we've got an Evolving Wilds. We've got Necropotence. We'll keep this. I am not getting the third swamp for Necropotence. I better do this in case we draw a 2-drop. Oh, hey, I got the third swamp for Necropotence. But we're just going to play our stuff out. We're up against a red-black deck. And a Minstrosity to start things off. I'm drawing, like, all of our top-end stuff. Is this dead? Are you killing it? I'm not blocking that. There's Lord Skitter's Butcher. Alright, so there's Light Blades. Now this is kind of a free attack here, so I'm going to attack. See if our opponent wants to do anything. And doesn't want to do anything. That's fine. I don't have any enchantments yet, so I guess let's just be mana efficient. Let's get our flyer out here. Oh, there's a cut-in. That's semi-annoying. I can't afford to take all this damage, and we don't have... Yeah, we're just gonna have to trade. Ooh. There's our cottage. And we'll get our Reaper going. Now, next turn, I could play Necropotence and, like, draw 5. Just redraw our hand and keep the Light Blades up. Do you have to do that? Necropotence. Let's go 5 for now. Well, we've got Princess Takes Flight. We've got stuff. We need life gain in this deck. That's not good. Alright. I'm gonna do this. Just gonna get rid of this. We're gonna keep... I mean, this can kind of provide life gain. Let's go attacking. I don't need to bargain this away yet. Let's get another creature out here. This can provide food, which will gain us life, which will let us draw more cards. Other than being at 4 life, I think we're doing okay. Okay. +2/+2 in flying. We'll give that to our big thing. Let's draw a card here. Troublemaker, oof. I could actually just play this bargaining away the princess. But I think I think this is a little bit better to break the spell. Well, I also have... Yeah, we've got stuff we can bargain. Alright, let's go attacking. Just see what happens here. If they go for a double block, we can... I guess I don't need to bargain this. I'll just do that. It gets another rat. I do think I want to break the spell. I could also just kill our Necropotence. I guess I should have done that before... Whatever. I'm gonna bargain this. Sacking Necropotence. And we're gonna kill that. We just need to make sure we don't die. And then I'm gonna start activating our house thing and get food. And we can start drawing cards normally again. Alright, so we got some cool synergies going on. I mean, if he's got the monstrous rage thing, we're just going to be dead either way. But I can't just not block here. That's... Why? Oh, and then there's a torch. Okay. It's a fairly roundabout way of doing that. 4, 5, 6. I hope I'm not dead doing this. Things I don't want coming back. Well, everything. And I guess I don't have to sack that now. We have lots of threats on board. We're at 6 life and our opponent has 1 rat. Spectre of Mortality. Ooh. That's only -2, -2. That is not good enough. Good game, opponent. Because we have Menace. Can't block it. Good thing I ate one of those creatures. Alright. Well, that worked. We almost died, but I think having the bargain stuff to get away from the Necropotence was also key. I just want to see if we have... Do we have anything else that gains us? We have things that kill us faster. Not what we're looking for. Alright, then. Yeah, because we also have the Ashiok's Reaper for card draw, too. And plenty of bargain stuff, so I'm not too worried about this. I read that as Fat Tings. Oh, look, we have all our colors. We almost have our full happiness for Necropotence. And we have a way to sack it, too. That was great. Opponent taking a mulligan. I'm okay with that as well. They're on the draw, so it's like we're kind of still on equal cards. I always got to knock on the witch's door. We are going to just start going in with stuff. We also have Necropotence online potentially. Gumdrop Poisoner making a food token and Obira. Oh, that's a good one. I'll offer a trade here. Okay, so it seems like we're going to be racing a bit. Next turn will be the Prism holding up Light Blades, and the Prism will also enable our fun this thing. Okay, these... I mean, the mana doesn't matter when we have Prism. Oh, Cheeky House Mouse. I could, in theory, play that. And not leave up... I kind of want to use Light Blades on this anyways. Yeah. Let's, put this somewhere. And swing in for 5. If opponent wants to race, let's race. I say as I have, you know, Necropotence in hand and just gonna pay a whole bunch of life. Actually, we could, in theory, just do that next turn. Have Necropotence be, like, pay 6, draw 6, and then sack it to the Light Blades. Alright, well, there goes my token. Yeah, now opponent's not too sure how they want to be attacking. I'm fine with trades. You try something. Okay, yeah, that is not That's not cool, opponent. And now I don't have a way to... Whatever. Why did it use... Stupid auto-tapper. You stupid auto-tapper. I guess I'm gonna have to sack that now. I should have paid attention. It should just use double white, because then I could go on black, black, and then black with the third. Necropotent should be on the field, and I should have drawn 6 cards. That's so bad that we didn't get that. Could also fire up this thing. Where X is the amount of life you gain this turn. Oh, well, you didn't gain any life. That thing has lifelink? I need that for this deck. Alright. Yeah, hey, there's a Princess Takes Flight. I don't think we need the land. If I exile this, attack for 4... I don't think it's quite enough. Should I just offer the trade to begin with? Let's do that. Doesn't want to trade. I am not surprised. Well... Actually, this presents lethal next turn. And if I don't get a lethal opportunity... Plus I'll have the house attacking as well. Let's go for it. Get rid of this. We've got a +2/+2 coming up. I can also activate... I might put a stop on upkeep, because I might just activate this. And... give that the +2/+2. So you have a little bit of a sneaky lethal, too. Okay, goes for that, huh? Let's give it to the... Wicked Visitor. Maybe I fire up the land anyways? Because what can our opponent do with 3 mana? They're going to get their thing back if I don't play Necropo... Well, I'd have to get something and bargain it right away. Okay, you... Let's do it like this. I guess he's got the 3 life gain, too. Oh, feed the cauldron on our land? That's rude. But when we lose this enchantment, it's also going to deal 1 to him. And I have Taken by Nightmares. Which I can still cast. Oh, he's gonna gain the life. Well, that's not good. I think I did this wrong. Somewhere along the way I did this wrong. I want that thing to not exist. And we only have double black right now. Oh, I hope our opponent's not going to get back into the game. Well... Oh gosh. One more black source, we can just draw a billion cards. Thank you. I'm going to draw the full 7, because I can also just gain 3. I was going to say, do not be all lands. Oh, this gets me a permanent back. I could get the Restless Cottage back. Could do that as an instant? Alright. Well, I only have to do... How do I win next turn? I can play this, sack it, so that's 4, 5, 6, 7. And I don't have enough to do all of that. That's fine. Could also just get back the Wicked Visitor. I can get back the Cottage, I think. I like that card. And we're gonna gain some life. Oh yeah, I don't actually draw. Well, I can draw with this. As I played the land already... Oh my gosh. I'm playing too fast. And this will also make... Okay, a Wicked roll. I'll just end the turn there. I'm kind of out of stuff to do, though, without paying more life. Yeah, I screwed this up. Let's get a couple more cards here. Seriously? Get back things with an adventure, a cheeky house mouse? Alright. There's the Mocking Sprite. We gotta be careful now. Don't I just win by not blocking that? Because I have a menace creature and I have this thing. Let's fire this up. Like, you can't block everything and everything is lethal. You have 1 blue mana. What can you do with it? Oh, I suppose you could have a 2 mana card, because your instant sorceries cost 1 less. Still, that doesn't save you. Like, you play the thing that gives me minus... You can play another one of these. Obira's Attendants, the... You can do that, too. Good game, although I played very sloppy. I guess it's a good thing we are splashing that rare land. To give us some food to regain some health after drawing a billion cards off Necropotence. Blackthorn is our next opponent. I mean... We're gonna keep. We're gonna start getting our black sources. We're gonna hold this for a moment. And our opponent is going to ramp. That terrifies me. Oh, we've got light blades. Losing a muck. I don't understand anymore. I suppose I don't need to. Let's just play our 3-drop. Dutiful Griffin. I'd be fine with just using the light blades, and if that doesn't happen, maybe we can go for a little Princess Takes Flight. But I don't have a way to bargain it right now. So let's do this. Well, I mean, I have a way to bargain it, but it's kind of dependent on things. I want him to have another creature. Although I do want to exile this Griffin for sure, because he could potentially bring it back by sacrificing enchantments. This is the first time I've seen this card played. And I've watched some other draft content too, so it's not just me. I don't think I've seen that played before. Oh, okay. Charming Scoundrel. You can make a treasure so you can have access to blue mana for a moment. It's like I know. Try. Alright. There's a little too much going on here. Okay, well, we're definitely... I could use a planes. Huh. I ask and you shall receive. That is in no way how we tap this. Princess Takes Flight. And we have a free attack. This is a completely free attack. And we're going to bargain. Just to get rid of this right away. We also draw a card because we have Ashiok's Reaper here. Homeboy gets bigger. Oh yeah, this is great. Cut in. Well, there goes that. That makes me sad. That land also makes me sad. Oh, this is tricky. Do I want to trade the Reaper for this thing? Not particularly. I mean, I'll have at least one turn where we're going to celebrate next turn and potentially gain life. And the Reaper can still potentially draw me another card, too. And Necropotence can make the game really exciting. Not blocking that. Oh yeah, this thing also gains life, which is neat. I mean, what a time to draw the third swamp. I think it's better to just do this. I think I hold the Reaper back to block. And I will sack this and get to draw a card off of this. So this will be scry 2 and draw a card. I don't have anything that can stop that. That's annoying. Wait, that thing is equipment now? When did you... Oh, with Shura. Oh. That's actually really bad. I mean, that is stuff. Taking 10 here, swinging back for 3s, and swing back for 7? Potentially, well, 8. Put the Wicked Roll here so I gain back a little bit more health. Alright. Well, this is a close game. All because I'm not paying enough attention to the Iron Crag. Opponent needs 2 removal spells, though, to win, and if he had 2 removal in his hand right now, the game would... It wouldn't be taking this long to figure this out. I do have to chump block. Okay. I might... would it be safest to just double chump block? How could he deal 3 damage to me? Okay, never mind. Jump block. Why are we waiting for the server? We won. Okay. I had to wait for the server to win. Hey, we're 3-0. That's a good place to be. That means we get at least 1,000 gems back, which is kind of the worst you want to be doing in these premier drafts. I think this is pretty good given how uneasy I felt about the deck to begin with. And our next opponent is Ula. Well, this looks fine. I'll play our plains, and then I'm going to start playing our swamps in case we get necropotents. But you know, we're supposed to get necropotents. Opponent mulligans. Well, that's adorable. Just gonna trade mice. We're not going to trade mice. I mean, I would love the sorcerer role token. But, you know, it's whatever. Ah, so that was the idea. I was thinking about just using light blades. Ooh. Edgewall in. I don't know what color we put that on. Because realistically, green or black are reasonable. Gingerbrute. I'm gonna Princess Takes Flight, I think. This is getting a little bit silly. I could use our bargain return 2 creatures card. We have more black sources in the deck. We'll just bargain away the light blades and kill some. There's no way he's not attacking. Even better. Bargain. Kill this. Yup, I'm sure. Would have liked to have had the Reaper out there already, but... Oh, there's Break the Spell. Well, not a lot we can do about that. I can return an adventure. That's only Cheeky House Mouse. Okay. Oh, that's very rude. Well, we're not going to win this one at this rate. Opponent's, you know, 1 and 2 drop tribal with 3 lands and all spells. And we're flooding out. The real issue being we're flooding out. Like, I could sack this and get back my cheeky house mouse, but that's not going to be good enough here. Yeah, but now I have to. And if there's any removal, we just lose. But this was... Oh, yeah, that's better. I mean, pump... Yeah, that works too. And we just kind of flooded out there. Alright, next game. We're up against the Spoot Knight. That's a fun name. I mean, yeah. Just start off like this. Oh, that's Evolving Wilds. I think I'm going to get our green source, though. Because that's a way to get rid of... I'm definitely going to get rid of our green... Or grab our green source. That was kind of rude. That's a slow way to get... I think we just play this and draw a card. I mean, we have to get a black source eventually, right? Really now? Oh, that counts as a black source. Back for seconds, too. Alright, we're up against Abzan deck. This makes for not a great blocker, but it's okay. I'll just take the 2 here. I'll just take the 2 here. Oh, that's gonna go on black. Could back for seconds. Get a lot of nice value out of that. Or I could just stab wound this thing. I'll just stab wound this thing. Because I want to save Princess Takes Flight for one of these big things that are coming out here. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we wanted to see. Cool. Princess Takes Flight. We have a million ways to bargain it away next turn. There's Gingerbread Hunter. And now we're going to do the Taking Flight part of the... Ooh! I like that card, too. Do the Taking Flight part of the Princess Takes Flight. Unfortunately, it means he can't block. So I can't use the light blades or even threaten to use the light blades, but it's okay. I'm gonna bargain this, bring back our things with ETB effects. This goes away forever. And we're happy. Put one of them onto the battlefield. The card draw. Give me my card draw options. Awesome. I can actually bargain away the Prophetic Prism now. Because I've got triple... Yeah, I've got triple black, I've got green for this. I no longer have a use for that. Oh, and there's a Reaper. Maybe I should have fired up the thing that could... Because I don't want this stuff coming back. How much... I'm just gonna be efficient, throw everything out there. Opponent is under tons of pressure. Opponent is under slightly less pressure. It's fine. Cooped up. Okay, I do have a way we can potentially get rid of cooped up later. I never want this thing coming back. I just don't have... I didn't have triple green. I have candy grapple, though. Alright. Do I care? Because I could just kill that. Unfortunately, he's not going to tap out of lands. Let's make sure things don't come back. Going for the double block. I should bargain just to be safe. Yeah. Yeah, opponent had mana to do that anyways. We're representing lethal next turn. I love this splashing for the land. Who would have thought this would be such a great idea? Oh, that's mean. I was like, I could just fire this up again, but I'm gonna get... Because I can't kill him in one turn. So, I'm just gonna do this. This way we also still have Taken by Nightmares up. Okay, that's game. Yeah, we're splashing green for a land. And the troublemaker oof, but, you know, mainly the land. It's Rahi. Oh, yeah, this is great. I will grab a black source because Prophetic Prism can be our black source if we need one. Or a green source. You guys know what I mean. Ooh, Savior of the Sleeping. There's an Armory Mice. Alright, so I kind of need to be playing black cards here. Well, I mean, I have Prophetic Prism, but... Oh, the sprite. Well, that's annoying. We might take a little bit more damage, the route we're taking. But I can stab wound that mouse, and then this thing will get bigger, because the stab wound will go to the graveyard. Or we stab wound that thing. Or our thing gets, you know, frozen for a little bit. Okay, opponent. I definitely need to just stop some of this aggression. I'll even trade off the vermin at this point. If you don't trigger a celebration, I'll trade. Or you can do that. Because I don't even have stuff dead yet. Still looking for stuff to die. No, not like that. Well, I guess this is what a good blue-white deck does. Seriously! You have another... Okay. Talion's Messenger, that's not good. Okay, we gotta kill that. We gotta get our... I think we're just gonna bargain the back for seconds here. Sack this token. Let's get the flyer in play. as we plunge into winter. This crap can stop. Okay, so he's going to discard a card, and whatever gets the counter is the thing that's... I don't need to bargain this. Well, let's bargain this. So I can scry here. Candy Grapple. I need removal. Get rid of that. I don't have an enchantment. I can't trigger the thing. Oh, his thing is gonna get... We're gonna do nothing and pass. Attack me with both, please. And don't have a... Don't have anything. No, you're just gonna attack with that. Well then... Honestly, because if I draw a land... Now, if he doesn't have a bargain card, we're also going to get our thing back. Okay. We're turning things around. Still going to hang on to this Candy Grapple. What's kind of nice is the Prophetic Prism is kind of hiding our Candy Grapple. Oh dear. I mean, just because he could have counters with Spell Stutter that we could pay for, or we draw some extra cards, or crap like this happens. This is why we were saving Candy Grapple, by the way. Yeah, I am not dead yet. Princess takes flight. I can exile my own creature. I'd exile his thing. Let's do it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's only 7. I'm just going to attack with these two. So I have 2 blockers. Okay, we got the game. Wow. What an intense game. And we are up to 5 lands. 5 wins. We didn't even have our rare land that time, but we have a lot of strong synergy between enchantments going away and drawing extra cards. I really like how this deck turned out, even though I was uneasy about it at the beginning. M. Forward. Okay, that's our opponent. This hand looks amazing. So we're keeping that. We can play everything, which is a sign of usually a pretty good opening hand. Tabby, tabby. Tuck it. Hey, he's got the... Okay. Okay, opponent. I guess I'm just gonna do this. I mean, I don't have a way to bargain away the Princess Takes Flight yet. That might be worth. Yeah, let's play this. Oh, there's Light Blades. That will help. Double block would be kind of risky here, especially with these colors, because it's very easily the color of combat tricks. I think I just take the damage this turn. Unless he wants to fire up the, Yeah, I'm not gonna block. I have zero trust for this situation. Okay, let's... So I could play a couple creatures out. I'm more interested in doing this. Get rid of Tough Cookie. We'll pay the 1. And we'll pass. We can offer some trades now on some of this stuff. I mean, that seems like a fair trade. Dutiful Griffin. Oh, that's right, that happens. Alright. Well, it's going to be really weird if we don't play something when we could, so let's play that. Alright, opponent, I just need you to attack. With something, with anything. If you don't attack for whatever weird reason, I'm going to be really upset. Okay, well, you're not doing that if you're not attacking. I prefer you attack me with the Griffin, too. I'm at 10. Attack me. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Just gonna bargain this way. Oh, we also get, you know, value from the... First time getting value from the tabby. Thank you. I do have some nice synergy in this deck. Next, we play our guide. Oh, well, that's kind of rude. You have 2 of those acolytes? Alright, well, that'll fix it. Let's just attack here. Save the 2-3 for blocking. I'm fine with that. I mean... that does not look impressive against your Griffin, does it? That's okay, your Griffin doesn't really exist. Which is my favorite part about it. Ooh! Haha! I have the same cottage. Okay. Why? Okay, Auto Tapper! Stop trying to screw me over. Although this isn't going to generate 2 permanents, but, you know... I could attack with this as well. I don't think I'm going to. I don't mind if these 2, like, double block here. I get to fire up my house next turn. That also gives me a permanent. So we'll have some life gain going on. Never mind. We need more removal. I don't know what we're doing about that. That has to attack. Alright. That wasn't ideal. Especially since I think we got rid of our... yeah, we've already used Princess Takes Flight, taken by Night Bears, and the Light Blades. I don't know what else we have against that Glutton now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make some blocks here. Is this double block really just gonna go through? I'd be happy if it does, but it doesn't look like it's gonna happen the way I want it to. Yeah, likely. And even if I triple blocked, I'd have the same issue, because he'd just kill the 4/4. And that's a land. Yep, we don't win this one. Alright, and we've got, well, 1 or 2 more games left. I'm hoping for 2. And we're up against the Quartine. This isn't the most exciting hand, but we are on the draw. Hello, opponent. Maybe we can find Necropotence or something. I feel that probably needs to be candy grappled. Let's see what happens here. Oh, it's a 3-color deck. Yeah, I probably should have just did this right away. Okay, well, I guess there was no protection. So that's fine. Oh, look, our opponent is splashing a land just like we are. I have nothing to put this thing on. I also don't want to just run it out into a counter, and we need to draw things other than land. Because our opponent has 4 mana now. Okay. Well, we'll get Necropotent's mana ready. Into the Fey Core. That's really good time. Another land. We started with 3 non-lands. We've drawn 1 non-land card this whole game. Out of 12 cards, 8 of them are land. Wonderful. I'm not using this on a fairy. Play... Oh gosh, our opponent's just loading up on stuff. This is such a terrible situation, especially against a blue deck that could have counter spells, could have... Okay. Okay. Alright, alright. This works now. And now my opponent's just gonna be like, why didn't you do all this before? I was busy. I guess I can break the spell anytime. I'll leave the Death Touch up in case, I don't know, if someone plays an Imidane Recruiter. He's in the colors for it. Return target non-land... Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Oh, actually, I should let it... I should have let that happen. He wouldn't get his thing back. Well, this is also getting rid of his... It's getting rid of his... that thing, too. That's gone permanently. Well, it's in the graveyard. I have a rat. Alright. Guess I'll play our stuff. Go attacking. Well, it grows this. So, this doesn't just die to flick a coin. It does die to torch the tower, though. And we are going to die to these flyers. Because we just had way too slow of a start. Yeah, that's not better. Now I can't even block this thing. Oh, and a freeze in place. Great. Alright, well here's this. Alright. Sack a token to get rid of... It wouldn't be the worst thing. I'd still only be doing 1 more damage. I mean, I'm gonna hold off on that. Why did you tap that thing? Oh, that's right, because of that. I guess I should have done this thing. I was like, what was I gonna say again? Yeah, I don't think we can survive this now. Oh, we got a stab wound. But we're just dead in the air is the problem. Yeah, unfortunately, I should have got rid of this last turn so he couldn't just do that, but opponent had so many cards because he had so much time. We would have died anyways. Well, that was an unexciting final game. But let's take one more look at the deck. Can't be too sad about getting 5 wins. Especially for a deck that I had no confidence in. We had the Restless Cottage and Necropotence. Those were our only rare cards. Well, Necropotence being mythic. They definitely did some work. The rest of this deck, you know, it had some nice synergies going on, especially with the Princess Takes Flight. It would have been better if I could have gotten, like, a second one of those. And maybe a couple better 2-drops. Overall, this deck wasn't that bad. Wasn't the train wreck that I thought it was going to be at first. And, yeah, we just ended up not really finding rares in our colors, but we did splash for a land. Well, and the oof, but mainly the land. And yeah, 100 gems more than what we put into this, and 4 packs. That's still a good day in my book. So I guess for now, I'll take my leave.